head ached terribly as I closed the door behind me and saw the wood path beyond the light of the factory. Still, it was better than that stuffy, foul-smelling room I had found. Who would have used the old locker room? Someone was obviously going up there, but it didn't make any sense. If I could reach town from there, maybe I could find Norman's store. It was close to one of the main roads. Maybe he could help. Oh. Maybe that... Well, I'm not going back in there. Screw that. A rusty old truck that had caught on the road on the ground trail. Its front was crushed and its windows had all smashed, judging by the rust. It had been there a while. It's the cat, or it's the beast. Why don't I ever just climb these things? I mean... This is... why couldn't I just leave the Oh, looks like I'm closer to the city. Back to town. There's lights there, so I mean someone has to be there. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I thought thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Should I take it back? It looks pretty beat up. I was amazed I found my credit card and now this. I took the card into my wallet next to my credit card. At least I have my identification back. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh, wonderful. Just great. Just great. Right before I get to town. You know what? Maybe the town people will just kill me. But hey, look, a building. I entered Norman's place. It was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Norman's dead, ain't he? Norman is a villain. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like just gonna pop it open. I need a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Darn it, Norman. I'll kill you if I have to. Where's Morgan Freeman when you need him? What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on the wall. It was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing here? I knew it. That slut. Someone's gone tonight. To the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, even a few arms I didn't think were legal here. One of them slots was a rock was empty. The gun I found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the heck was he doing? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Do I return the gun? Or do I keep it? Maybe it would be a good idea if I kept the weapon, at least for now. Rachel's dead, ain't she? And Norman's following me. What was this? It looks like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where it led. Did it pull the chain? Not yet. Couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that flat glow gave me the chills. What? No, I'm looking at him. Well, seeing Norman, my co-worker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside the armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he had been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserved better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. I hope the hell Rachel had nothing to do with this mess. Is she the murderer? This isn't gonna end well, is it? Pop down. Okay then. Okay, it's perfectly quiet here. This is not just, it's a little quiet. No, this is perfectly quiet. There's not a single ounce of sound until I get over to the corner here where something is here. A weathered sleeping bag and a small camping stove. The bag smelled musty. I wasn't sure it was because it was in the attic or it had been used recently. This is making me think myself. This is an experience. There was a large cardboard box that had been sealed. Did I open it? I opened up the old cardboard box and I wasn't entirely surprised with what I saw. There are more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes, photos, shoes, and even the old radio gave her why. Rachel, what were you doing here with Norman? I just couldn't believe it. My head ached, everything that was running through it. Yep, I'm holding on to this gun for a while. I don't care what anyone says anymore. Rachel, you're gonna get it today. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water things for 2 cups that were still in the wood. Norman, if you slept with my wife, well, you already did, so this doesn't matter. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh and didn't dig through the mess, did I? I found a hairpin among surrounding food and trash and pocketed it. At least I can pick the lock now. Now Mom becoming a monster. Snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines beside it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards in the area, especially the tourist traps. From the tourist traps? What? One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. What happened here? That night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It must have been weeks since I last seen Yara, but to find him like that, as I thought of him still lying on the floor back there, the gun I carried seemed ever present. Seeing that dusty box of old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? What was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I'd only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find the truth. Rachel! You're gonna get it today. You hear me? I don't know whether I'm scared, I'm angry. The truth must come today. And that son of a that be a... Hey... How many doors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 doors. 1 and 5, well, technically. Go to the first one. It was locked. It wasn't the right gate. The gate was locked tight. It wasn't my house. I wonder what's the 4th one then. The neighborhood's local postcard. A letter was sticking out. It was someone had pushed it another way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? I'm gonna die either way. The envelope was dressed in Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. The letter read, Norman, I'm saying this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband, your friend. Oh my gosh, Rachel, you're gonna die! I need some time to sort this out away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't think you can hold that against me. I'm going to tell him and get past this. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure even I want to, but he deserves at least that much. Goodbye. Yep, I'm killing her. Well, I would actually sue someone. Just know that I would never kill my wife. Most I would do is sue her and make sure she has nothing but the clothes on her back. I'm a loyal man. I don't like cheating. At all. If I ever plan to marry, which I'm a pretty good lord that I do get married at some point in my life, it will be for the better. It will be so that divorce can never happen. Here in America, divorce rates are about 50%, if I believe. I'm sorry, I'm just mad right now. This game. I never expected this to happen. It's like it was destiny. It means a lot. It means a great deal of sense to me, but to you guys, it's pretty vague. But the point still is there. The gate was locked tight. It wasn't my house. Okay. Yeah, the wrong gate. This one was locked. I entered my backyard. The grain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I can't believe this! Okay. I don't believe this. God, you work in mysterious ways, you know that? For you to do this to me, it got me thinking more. I know I can do something right this time. I can do something great this time. I can fix things. But here in this playthrough I cannot. Real life, I'm coming for you. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step in. The The mysterious house. The monster. The knife. The pictures. The family. The squeaky clean bathroom. The dead body. The other skeleton. Which was apparently... wait a minute, I think that's oh, now it makes sense. That skeleton was underneath the same one I found earlier. That makes sense. I think. I might be wrong. The gun, Norman, the factory, the city, the forest, the water tower, everything. It should be answered here. In the next episode. See you later, guys!